In the words of Malala Yousafzai, I raise my voice, not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. Welcome to Time to Win podcast. It's not just a podcast. It's the official personal growth locker room of life where champions just like you gather to cultivate their courage, create a life-changing game plan of success, and celebrate their wins. I'm RJ Jackson, your personal growth coach and host, and I'm committed to seeing you win. As a professional speaker and growth coach for over 3 decades, I've worked with and inspired thousands to grow their greatness and transform their setbacks into a comeback. And now it's your turn. It's time to win. So if you're ready, grab something to take notes with. We're about to dive in. Let's go. Fight, win. Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Time to Win podcast. It's me, your girl, RJ Jackson, the courage giver. I'm here to journey with you on a pathway to prosperity. Listen, this is your season to go from stress and struggles to purpose and prosperity. Are you ready to go? Listen, girl, you've been held down too long. It's time to get up and let's go. Live life on purpose. Thanks so much for joining me again today as we close out our series on Women's History Month. And we close it out by celebrating the remarkable journey of women across the globe. Listen, we're not just marking the end of a month-long celebration, but we are reaffirming our commitment to acknowledging and uplifting the achievements, struggles, and the resilience of women every single day. So we're closing out Women's History Month with a tribute to every woman listening, to the mothers, leaders, sisters, friends, and every role in between. I just want you to know you are the fabric of society, weaving strength and love and wisdom into the tapestry of life. If this is your first time joining us, we welcome you to the Locker Room of Life here on Time to Win podcast. This is where we get together so we can heal, grow, and prosper. And welcome back to all of you amazing people who continue week after week to hang out with us. We appreciate you so much. We're able to hang out together because of our sponsors. And this week's sponsor is The Cure for Women at thecureforwomen.com. That's The Cure for Women at thecureforwomen.com, where we heal, grow, and belong. Check them out online at thecureforwomen.com. So as I said, we are celebrating our resilience, our strength, and the beautiful diversity of our journey. Today's episode is to remind ourselves of the incredible impact that we make as women and have made throughout history, and we continue to make every day. As women, regardless of our role, we continue to embody the essence of resilience and grace. As mothers, we are the first teachers and nurturers, shaping the future one child at a time. And as leaders, our vision and determination break barriers, paving the way for equality and innovation. Even as sisters and friends, our support and our empathy weaves a net of safety and understanding. Every contribution, no matter how small it seems, creates a ripple that turns into waves of change. So I just want to remind each of you today that your value is immeasurable. Your potential is limitless. So to every woman listening, I celebrate you for the path that you've tread, the battles you've fought, and the love you've shared. Thank you. Listen, whatever you do, keep going. Stay the course. And remember that your light is needed in the world. Let's continue to commit to healing, growing, and helping other women understand that they belong. And now, let's not just do it for ourselves. Let's do it for the world. Let's grow in wisdom, compassion, and strength. And let's stay on the path for prosperity, building lives that resonate with joy, purpose, and abundance. Now, you hear me talk about the path of prosperity a lot, and you're probably thinking, like the OJs, money, 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 money. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, no, seriously, I'm talking about holistic prosperity, both in our personal and professional lives. The path that we walk together, lifting each other up, healing, growing, and prospering. Because honestly, we were born to prosper. Let me talk to you a little bit more about what I'm talking about when I talk about prosperity, so that you will understand this is a journey we were all created to be on. Because it's more than financial well-being. It's about thriving in every aspect of our life. It means recognizing our worth, embracing our unique journey, and supporting one another in pursuit of our collective and individual dreams. Holistic or true prosperity, the way I see it, involves living a fulfilled life, a harmonious life of wholeness and contentment, satisfaction. It's about emotional well-being, spiritual fulfillment, intellectual growth, and of course, social connections. Let me give you some examples. When it comes to prosperity, we can start with our health. We as women are more vibrant and capable of pursuing our goals when we prioritize our physical health. We're exercising, eating properly, getting enough rest, enhancing our energy, our strength, and our resilience. This, my friend, is prosperity. And then we can talk about emotional well-being, where we cultivate resilience and a positive mindset, which enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. And when we do this, we understand the importance of mindfulness and therapy and enhancing our overall sense of well-being. My friend, I'm talking about prosperity. And don't forget spiritual fulfillment, making sure that our relationship with God is rich, and not just God, with other people, that we're doing what we're purposed to be, what God created us to do, what we're passionate about, by leaving the world in a better place. Yes, of course, there's financial stability, right? We don't want to leave that off, because when our needs are met, which, by the way, God said He would supply all of our needs according to His riches and glory. But when we feel our needs are met, we are less stressed. And this, honestly, contributes to our overall prosperity and our well-being. If you're struggling financially, then being on the path to prosperity is about educating yourself. It's about becoming wise and managing your resources. This is the path to prosperity that I'm talking about. And it's a path and a journey that you don't have to walk alone. Like, we're here to walk with you because we want to see you win. We want to see you prosper. Because when it comes to prosperity, we understand that the richness, the true richness, comes from a life well lived. So when I talk about prosperity, I'm not just talking about financial success. I'm talking about purposeful success. I'm talking about going from stressing and struggling to understanding that you have a purpose and you are born to prosper. That's the journey I'm on. And that's the journey I want you to join me on as well. So let me tell you how I actually got on this journey of prosperity. You know, I've always had a strong sense of where I was headed in life. And people would always ask me, like, RJ, where does your confidence come from? How are you so confident? And really, when I was younger, I was not confident at all. I was a scary little girl. Wouldn't literally go anywhere without my daddy because I was so scared and so afraid. But as I started realizing who I was in God, that changed. Like, As I started growing up and seeking God even more, like I knew. By the time I was 16, I was like confident in what life was going to look like, where I was going, what I wanted out of life. And I pretty much lived my life like that. But then life changed for me. And, I always wonder, like, why do we say accident when everything really has a purpose? And I've had plenty of accidents. You can read all about it in my book, The Reposition Journey. But this last accident literally flipped my life upside down. After this last accident, everything I knew about who I was, my purpose, my confidence, everything changed. It wasn't just the physical stuff, like dealing with the traumatic brain injury, unable to walk, having to depend on someone to do things for me. And not to mention the loss of my independence. And then I literally came face to face with a Bible verse that you probably know. You've probably heard of it. You've probably even quoted it. I've had it on a t-shirt for years. A t-shirt that I even sell. It's one that's very popular. Jeremiah 29:11. You know. The one that talks about prospering and not harm, hope in a future. Perhaps you know the verse. Well, I knew it too, but it hit me different all of a sudden. And here I was feeling like my body was betraying me, and yet there was this promise of prosperity and good health. It made me chuckle at first. Like, really? But then it started making sense in a way it never had made sense before. You see, I had found myself in this situation where I was trying to get back to who I was, do things the way I used to do things, but life had changed. I was no longer the same person. And when I really dove deep into Jeremiah 29:11, it was important for me to have a new perspective. And I dove deep and I came upon this new perspective that didn't change my understanding of my purpose nor the truth about Jeremiah 29:11. Instead, it deepened it. You see, I realized that prosperity wasn't just about thriving in good health or achieving success in the conventional sense. It was about recognizing the incredible resilience of the human spirit, my spirit, and understanding that every day that I rise is a testament to a life that's meant to be lived fully, regardless of the challenges. Prosperity is about embracing life with its ups and downs and finding a way to thrive and not just survive. Prosperity wasn't about the bank account. It wasn't about the fee that I charged to speak. Prosperity was about finding richness in relationships, purpose in every day, and joy in the journey. It was about seeing this second chance not as a burden, but as an invitation to really live, to dig deep into what makes life worth living and to share that with others. So, here I am, turning my mess into a message. Well, at least trying to. And I want to do more than talk to you about prosperity. here to help you see what you don't see, to open your heart to fulfillment and prosperity in ways that you never knew. Really, honestly, I long to see you transition from stressing and struggling to living a purpose and prosperity-driven life. I don't know. Personally, I just refuse to be the only one filled with constant joy, even in the midst of uncertainty. What I really want is I want Jeremiah 29:11 to breathe life into your dead relationships, your dead dreams, hopes, and desires. I mean, let me ask you a question. What would it mean for you to live a life so full, so rich, that even your toughest days are filled with joy? Because I want to help you discover that every day holds the promise of prosperity in many forms, in all aspects of your life. I want to journey together. And as we draw near to the end of our celebration of Women's History Month, let's not see this as an ending, but really I want to invite you to see this as the beginning of an incredible journey that we can embark on together. A journey of discovery, growth, and prosperity. A journey that honors the legacy of remarkable women who have paved the way for us and celebrates the path that we forge ahead for ourselves and for future generations. Now, if you're feeling inspired and ready to dive deep, I would love for you to join our thriving community. It's where we heal, grow, and prosper. And I truly believe that you belong. There's so many ways that you can be a part of our journey. You can join our mastermind group, which is a space where women empower other women. We share insights, wisdom, strategies for personal, professional, and spiritual growth. It's really a place where you belong and where we prosper together. Or you can attend a meetup. Our meetups are really designed to be an enriched experience where not only do we provide valuable networking opportunities, but also moments of genuine connection and shared growth. You can find out more information and connect with us at one of our meetups by visiting us on our website at timetowinpodcast.com. And there's always the opportunity for you to invite me to speak. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm passionate about sharing this message of purpose and prosperity with as many women as possible. So if you're hosting an event and believe in our shared vision, I would be honored to speak and inspire your audience. So here we are at the end of our Women's History Month celebration. And I want to invite you to begin the next chapter with an open heart and open mind, ready to support other women in pursuit of purpose with reckless abandonment. Let's make history, not just in March, but every day of our lives by living out our truth, pursuing our passion, and lifting each other along the way on the path of prosperity. If this sounds good to you, I invite you to connect with us. Join the mastermind group, attend our next meetup, or invite me to speak at your next event. For more information, once again, you can visit us online at timetowinpodcast.com. That's timetowinpodcast.com. Together, let's step boldly into the future where our voices are unmuted, our dreams are unapologetically pursued, and our lives are lived with full expression of joy, purpose, and prosperity. Well, my friend, we've come to the end, but I want you to remember that your story is powerful, your voice matters, and you are a vital part of this beautiful tapestry of women making history every single day. Whatever you do, continue to prosper and be in good health. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to Time to Win. I recognize that you appreciate the value provided in today's episode, and for your gratitude, I'm giving you a Time to Win VIP listener badge. So head on over to timetowinpodcast.com. That's timetowinpodcast.com and claim your badge and gain immediate VIP access to more of our next level resources and opportunities, including details on the huddle, a table for 10, the Cure Circle, and the Cure Retreat. Because you've enjoyed today's session, you can also express your gratitude by rating, reviewing, and returning next week with a friend. Oh, by the way, be sure to screenshot today's episode and share it in your Instagram and Facebook story or on your favorite social media platform. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week in the locker room of life, here on Time to Win. And remember, the best time to win is now.